Which has the best hybrid system between Toyota and Honda? That has always been the question that our viewers have been asking all the time. Between Toyota and Honda, which has the most reliable hybrid system? Guys, even before we dive into that, this is Billy Peps Motors, Jamwen Wama Offer. Today we are not advertising the cars. Today we are learning, okay? Remember, we always sell cars, best offers on hire purchase, bank finance, cash price. We are the best in town when it comes to offers. For the new viewers, if you didn't know, please subscribe so that whenever we post offers, you are among the first people to watch. But in this video, we are going to talk about Toyota versus Honda. Which one has the best hybrid system? At the end of this video, you would have already made up your mind. Just before we start, guys, a disclaimer. Guys, we are going hybrid and electric. The other day I did the electric cars, yeah? We are going hybrid. So you see, Kenyans, sometimes we are hard to change. We are always hard. We are resistant to change. Remember, even when we are moving away from manual to automatic, people were a bit resistant. Nowadays, almost 90% of the cars are automatic. So it's the same essence when it comes to hybrid cars. They are here to stay. Is that clear? Now, guys, I'm going to take you through the reasons, the cons and pros of these two. Then at the end of the day, you'll decide which one is the best. Of course, today, these are not equal cars. These are Toyota Vitz hybrid. This is a Honda Shuttle, of course, different prices. This is 1.65. This is 1.35. Different prices. But I just wanted you to get that feel of hybrid Toyota and Honda Shuttle. Is that clear? Now, let us get into the nitty-gritties, guys. Why hybrid? Before we discuss these two. Hybrid, people are going hybrid because they save fuel. You know that, right? For example, from Mombasa to Nairobi, a normal fielder will take you around 7,800. 7,800 on fuel. Hybrid, same car, fielder will take you around 3,900. So a hybrid, it is true, they save fuel. Is that clear? Number two, are these cars reliable? Yes, only if they are maintained well. If you maintain these cars well, and I'll tell you why, yeah? If you maintain these cars well, they can serve you for a long period of time. Of course, outside there, we have so many stories about hybrids. If there's a question you need to ask me. I'll explain their pros and their cons. Now, we want to see between these two, how do they work? Remember, all of them, they are hybrids, but they have different systems. This one uses the Honda. They started with something we call the IMA, the Integrated Motor Assistance. But this one, the Integrated Motor Assistance, what it means is that when the electric motor is working, the engine is also working at the same time. Are we together? But this one, the normal engine will work, then at some point the electric motor will give room to the hybrid battery to work. Then after some time, when the hybrid battery is being overwhelmed, the engine takes over. That's how they work. Okay, this one gives room for this one to work. When it's being overwhelmed, it goes back to the other one. But this one, all through, they work together. Now, what is the advantage and disadvantage of that? Let me start with the disadvantage of that. On Toyota now, what happens is that when the normal engine kicks off, leaving the work to the electric motor or the hybrid battery, what it means, after some time, this battery will be overwhelmed because in Achiwa Kazi Mob, it's overwhelmed with work. Then after some time, it goes back to the engine. You see? So to some extent, you realize the wear and tear of this the battery, the electric battery, will be higher than this one, because with Honda there is no single time whereby one is working and the other one is not working. They work together, so they share the duties. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. They share the duties at the same time. So when it comes to that, Honda will beat Toyota because this one will wear out, because at some point the battery get overwhelmed, but this one will not. The chances of it wearing out very fast is minimal, because this battery, because it's not overwhelmed with work because they work concurrently. I don't know if you are getting. I've used so many words to explain that. I don't know if you've gotten that point. Okay, so when it comes to their wear and tear, Honda will beat Toyota. Relax, we are coming there. Number two advantage of Honda is that the batteries of Honda, they were made, the modules, they are made in cylindrical way. I believe you can see on the screen here, they are cylindrical. You see, they are round, meaning it is easy for air to pass in through. Remember, all these cars, they have the cooling system is not water, it is air. They are cooled by air. The cooling system is air, right? So the cylindrical ones, it is easy for air to pass through. Are we together? Unlike the lithium battery, the compact ones that these ones have been using, they are just compact together. So something compact like this, guys, it means air passing through these modules is very hard. Are you getting that? So you realize basically on these batteries, the center part starts wearing out. Why? Because it does not get enough air, because there's a lot of heat. You get that? Eh? So when it comes to cooling, Honda happens to have better cooling system than Toyota. Are we together there? So those are two things. When it comes to cooling system, Honda has a better cooling system, meaning the battery will last longer. When it comes to what? The other part, working, this one works at the engine works at the same time with the electric motor, so there's no way the battery will the electric motor will be overwhelmed, unlike Toyota. So that is 2 points to Honda, 0 to Toyota. Let me come on this side and then you see. With Toyota, this lithium battery now, remember the initial batteries were nickel. This one were made by nickel, but they have also shifted to lithium because lithium lasts longer. Now this is what it means. With the Toyota battery, remember I've said these are lithium compact batteries, right? So with Toyota batteries, this is where the advantage comes in. If that battery wears out, and in this case the battery has modules, yeah, so you will go and pick the module that has the lowest voltage, interchange and put another module there, then you do something what we call reconditioning to balance all the voltages. Is that clear? So you can easily pick the modules. This battery has several modules, like Fielder has 20 modules, so you can easily go to that battery, pick the modules inside there, look at the voltages, the one that has the low voltage, interchange and put another one. So it is easy repairing this. With the cylindrical nickel battery, the moment it dies uniformly. So you cannot be able to repair that. So you have to buy the whole system. But with the lithium battery, what means those modules, you can easily look at the module that has the lowest voltages on the cells, interchange it, then replace with the other one. Then we do something we call reconditioning. Reconditioning is to ensure that all the voltages in the modules, they are balanced. I hope up to there we are okay. So one advantage of Toyota is that it is easy to repair that battery in case there is wear and tear. But with the nickel cylindrical battery for Honda, when that battery is done, it's completely finished. You cannot go and replace those cylindrical modules. Okay, so that's one advantage. The other advantage, the Toyota system has been made to an extent that it saves more fuel than the Honda hybrid. So if you are to compare the consumption, the Toyota will save more fuel than the Honda hybrid. Let me explain. So far, we've realized this one has two advantages, this one has two advantages. So if you're outside there and you're choosing these cars, if you want a car that maybe will last longer, as far as the battery is, it will last longer than the other one. Honda will do that because of the cooling system and because of the IMA, the integrated motor assistant, whereby the battery is not overwhelmed with work, unlike in Toyota. But now the disadvantage comes whereby if that battery wears out, you will not be able to replace those modules, unlike Toyota. Toyota, even if the lithium battery, the modules run out, you can do reconditioning, something which is not possible on the other side. The other thing is that the system, if you are to compare the fuel, this one has the better fuel efficiency compared to that. So guys, up to there you have to decide, are you going for durability or you are going for a car that is very easy to maintain in case it has broken down, or you are also going to look at the fuel efficiency part of it. Don't get me wrong, that does not mean this one it does not save fuel. Yes, it does save fuel, but if you are to compare between the two, of course the Vitz hybrid will save more fuel compared to this. But when it comes to repair, Toyota is easy to repair those modules for the batteries, unlike when you are dealing with the Honda battery. Now something else, Honda have also shifted to the ion lithium battery, which is also lasting longer. Previously they were using the nickel battery. If you compare the lifespan of those two, lithium is better. I think that's why they have shifted to this place. So but their battery, if you look at their modules, they are very small. So for how long they are going to last is something we are also waiting to see, if it's going to serve better. But as per that information that I've given you, we have 2 points here, 2 points here. So you have to choose between the battery serving you. And let me just do this as a disclaimer, guys. I've heard people saying, oh, when you're buying this car, guys, provided you've done service and after 10 kilometers, go and do something we call the life expectancy on that battery, the battery life expectancy of that battery. Just go to the mechanics, the people who deal with hybrids. They will tell you, they look at that battery watapima. The voltages must be the same. Remember, in those 20 modules, the voltage should be at least 9. If you get anything below 6, that is wrong. So what they do, they have to interchange those cells, okay, so that they make sure all the voltages in these modules, they are the same. Are we together? Not anything below 6. So that's what happens, and that's what is called reconditioning. If you're going to buy a new battery, it will cost you between 98,000 and 105,000. So instead of going to do that, why don't you just go and do reconditioning? It will save you more, it will save you money than going to buy a whole battery. Now the other thing is, what is the danger? I said last time, the most dangerous bit of using these cars don't like dust, these cars don't like excess heat. Remember, I told you they use the air cooling system. They don't like dust, they don't like excessive heat. Remember, dust will also cause excessive heat. Are we together? So even some of the aftermarket batteries, remember the carpets, remember the batteries are at the back, at the rear seats, eh? The aftermarket carpets that you buy na zimesil kila pahali zinafanya air system isingie vizuri. Those fans, hizo fans zenye ziko huko nyuma kwa battery, please when you go for service ensure wanatoa hiyo dust ndani, because dust iki clog pale ndani, air cannot pass through, and that one will bring overheating. So that is the two main problems hybrids fear is dust and heat, and dust will cause heat. The other thing is water, but hiyo sana sana ina affect the Nissan Note e-Power, because unajua the Nissan Note e-Power system yake iko different. Hiyo haina electric motor mbili, iko na moja tu. The engine charges the electric battery. Hiyo nayo iko tofauti kidogo. Is almost related to the plug-in hybrid ya Outlander. So up to there guys, I think there are so many details that I would have explained, but those are the four key points. If I can go on very fast. Easy to repair, those are prismatic batteries for Toyota. Then the fuel, when it comes to fuel consumption, they are the best. They will last longer because they have the best cooling system. Remember, heat is a problem. They have the best cooling system. And number two, they use the IMS system, whereby the engine works concurrently at the same time with the electric motor. I don't know guys if you have gotten something between those two. I'm here just to advise you on which model. So as a buyer, you have to look at those and lean towards that. I don't know if there is any other thing. I was writing some things here. I don't know if there's anything I've forgotten. Okay. Yeah, I think those are the most important part. The only thing maybe I can say, because there are questions, Billy, if you are to advise somebody to buy the Toyota, which is the best Toyota somebody can buy as far as fuel is efficient is concerned? There's a car called the Toyota Aqua. The Toyota Aqua, together even with the Vitz, they have the best fuel numbers. They give you up to 29 kilometers per liter, guys. Can you imagine? When you come to Honda, which is the best Honda hybrid now that is in the market, has the best numbers and performs very well, I'll tell you, go and buy the Honda Fit. The Honda Fit hybrid has one of the best numbers, very easy to maintain, very just perfect. So don't fear the hybrid, guys. They are here to stay. Buy them, but please, when you do service, ensure you also check at the life of those batteries. I hope I'm making myself clear. So till the next time, guys, today we are just showing those two. These are topics so many people had asked. Whenever you want any car, please, we are here to help you. Sinisawa, advise you on the best car you can buy, and we'll also give you the best prices. We can give you hire purchase up to 30 months, provided you raise a certain deposit yenye tutakwambia. We only need the KRA pin and your KRA pin and what? And your ID and the deposit. Sinisawa, those three. Hatutakuuliza mambo ya sijui inaitwa nini, sijui guarantors, sijui bank statement, M-Pesa statement. So many people don't want to share that. Atulete guarantor. Sasa mimi nimekuja kununua gari kwa deni alafu nilete guarantor. Ataenda kutangaza kwambie Pitali nunua gari na deni. So we don't ask for guarantors, guys. Ni wewe mwenyewe ukuje, then we'll finish the business. Hope guys have answered some of the questions that you asked. And if there's something that I've not added in the comment section, you can ask me, then I'll be very, very much able to answer you. Remember, today it was just the topic of that. If you need any clarification, my number is down there. Give me a call, and also subscribe so that whenever we post such information, you are among the first people to watch. Till the next one, guys, all I can say is Bella, ciao.